Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow. I'm really glad you are here today to practice with me. This is such a great opportunity for us to practice together and to connect, which is, I think, so much of what the world needs today. So come onto your mat and let's get started together in Child's Pose. And you can start to feel your body, feel your breath. That's a really important connection. Feel your body, feel your breath. I say it in almost every practice, feel your breath in your body. So as you feel that, together we can take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a long exhale. Feel your hands on your mat, your fingers. Feel your toes, the tops of your feet. Everything in between from your fingers to your toes, connecting into not just your whole body, but connecting into your whole being here. In being here, being right here, right now. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And from here, come on up to your tabletop, hands and knees. Set your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Extend your right arm lifted forward and your left leg lifted back behind you. You can make a fist with your left hand if that works better for your wrist. And you can pad your right knee. Feel if you can connect through your left hand, lengthen your left arm, just a little lift out of the left shoulder. Take a really big inhale. Come back to your tabletop and switch sides. Take your left arm lifted forward and your right leg lifted back behind you. Drishti helps a lot here, setting your gaze to one point. And you can set it down on your mat, or if you want to set it out in front of you, you can. Feel if you can even out your hips a little bit. So even as you lift your right leg, let your right hip roll down. Take one more big inhale here. Come on back to your tabletop and make your way into your downward facing dog. And if you want to move through a couple cat-cows, you can move through a couple cat-cows first. Maybe you come back to your child's pose. This practice, this process of coming back into our bodies, coming back into our hearts, our spirits, our centers. Coming back to a place where we are connected, where we feel connected within, where we can feel connected with the earth, where we can feel connected with each other. I think that's really important. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. I think the lack of connection is a big piece of what's causing disruption in our world, for lack of better words. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. So here's this beautiful opportunity for you to connect with your breath and your body, for us to connect with each other. And I appreciate this. I'm glad you guys are here with me today. Take one more big inhale, and as you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, find your halfway lift on your inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up, fill up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. You can set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And set an intention if that's something that resonates with you today. And together, let's take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. On your inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. Little pause here, knees can be lifted or lowered. Fingers spread wide, arms are long, your spine is long. Watch out if you're, or notice if you're looking back towards your toes. Look a little bit forward and down, so there's space between your chin and your chest. So you're really long from your heels to the crown of your head. Take a big inhale, move forward halfway down or all the way down for your low push-up. Inhaling, upward dog, a cobra or a low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale lightly, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. You can step or jump back. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Set your gaze here, traditional drishti, or close your eyes. Set your hands and your feet. Feel if you let your head hang down. You can always add in a little bit of movement here. Just let it be intentional. Let this whole practice be intentional, full of intention. Even if you don't set an intention, I've said this before, there's still intention in being here. Take one more big inhale, exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, low push up. You can step or jump back. Upward dog. Take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale, and a big exhale. Deep breath in, and a long breath out. Once more, big inhale, exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Katasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Put a big bend to your knees. You can have your hands high or your hands at your heart. Feet together or apart. Take a really big breath in here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Back foot spins flat. Rise up. Set your feet. Front foot is flat and straight. Big bend in your front knee. Long and strong through your back leg. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Come up. And set your feet. Check in with your feet. So you can set your feet. Check in with your thinking mind. Just enough so that you notice when you wander off, when you become disconnected from what you are doing right here, right now, from what we are doing right here, right now. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Allow yourself to be here, actively engaged in creating this experience. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. Come up, rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Rise up, reach up, exhale, hands come back to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog, take a full inhale, downward dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Open your mouth, empty out. One more big inhale, exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale. Downward facing dog, right foot steps, warrior one, back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Reach up, exhale, hands come back down. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Come up, now add in your warrior two. Someone said to me, or asked me during the week, why do you do so many sun salutations? I said, I love sun salutations. Wake up your body, loosen up all that stuff that gets stuck in our bodies, in our hearts and our minds, right? All that stuff that we then get attached to. And then we're not connected to where we are, and we're not connected with our heart and our spirit and with each other. Right? So we move through the sun salutations, we move through this whole practice. We loosen up. We make some space for ourselves and each other so we can be connected. Spin your palms to the sky and take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Find a place for your left hand that works for you. Check in with your right knee so it's rolling to the left. You can bring it out to the right just a bit. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Katasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend to your knees, bring your hands to your heart, take a big inhale, and twist to your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left leg. Let your spine draw into your body instead of rounding out. So lengthening your spine, letting your hips drop a little lower, keeping your chest lifted, letting your heart lift. Hands can stay together here, or you can open up. Right hand reaching for the ground, left arm reaching up to the sky. If you want to stick in a side crow, you can stick in a side crow. Set your feet but soften your toes. Take one more big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. From here, come on to your half moon on your right. So your right foot standing, right hand down. Left leg lifts. And you start to peel open. Stack your hips. Stack your shoulders. Finding just the right spot for your right hand. That makes a big difference. If your hand is too far out in front of you or too close to you, you wind up unintentionally throwing yourself off balance. So connect to where you have your right hand. Press out through your lifted heel. Take a really big inhale here. Left foot down beside the right. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Parseva Konasana. Right elbow to your right leg. Left arm up to the sky. You can slide your right hand down, inside or outside your front foot. You can also keep the elbow on the leg and extend your top arm forward. So really long through your left side body, opening through the front of your body. Little lift to your chest and your heart. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Reach your top arm up. Wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or your full bind. You can play around with it. Set your foundation. You might adjust your foundation, especially if you notice you're hanging out with your toes. Soften your toes a bit here. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now reach your top arm up. From here, bring both hands down to your mat. Spin to the ball of your left foot. Step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way. Right foot goes a little to your right. You are setting up for your forward fold. Add in a halfway lift and lengthen and fold over your right leg. If you want to bring your hands onto blocks, you can. You can catch hold of your right ankle with your hands. You can also spin your fingers around if you feel like you have some room and walk your hands back behind you. And all those are nice self-assists. Anytime you are feeling what you are doing, connecting. It's a nice self-assist. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Hands on either side of your right foot. Left foot steps to meet your right. Set your feet halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet big bend to your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. And once more, twist to your left. So this time, we're going to stick in a side crow. From your twist, drop your hips towards your heels so you get low enough that you can put your hands on the ground. I do fingers facing the left, just like you would for crow. Pull your left elbow in. Left elbow kind of wants to fall back behind you. Pull your left elbow in, again, just like you're setting up for crow. Now you have to straighten your arms, lift your hips, and then you can drop onto the backs of your arms. So your knees are above your right elbow, your hips are above your left elbow. You don't necessarily have to use the left elbow rather, but you can. It gives you a little more support. You can play around with it. Maybe you lift your feet, take a big inhale, and then release. Come on into your forward fold. How'd that go, you guys? Walk your feet apart, about hips width distance. Peace fingers, hook your big toes, halfway lift, and then lengthen and fold. Let your head drop. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, empty out. The arm balance is not a big deal. Your approach to the arm balance, right? That's a bigger deal. Your approach to this practice and your body. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Release your toes. Walk your feet closer together to touch and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Come up. Open out to your warrior two. Here, straighten your right leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Shoulders roll back. Maybe a towel or strap between your hands. Lift through your chest. Lengthen through your arms. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let your hands come up and over. If you want to drop your hands, you can. You can play around with a crow or a tripod here. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands. Here, come halfway up. Pivot around towards your left toes, the back edge of your mat. Come into your runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Left foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, take a big inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. To your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Come up, rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Set your feet, reach up. Exhale, hands come back to your mat. High push-up to low. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left foot again. Warrior one. Rise up. Now add in your warrior two. Add in some space between your feet. Lengthen out through your arms to your fingers. Feel to the tips of your fingers. You can also work with your hands at your heart here. Feel the space between your fingers. Feel the space between your toes. And feel if you can tune in, tap into the space between your thoughts. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Right, so you are right here, right now. Fully present, wholehearted, connected. We are right here, right now. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. And finding a place that works for your right hand. Letting your left knee track over your left ankle. Lift from your left hip. Take a really big breath in here. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Katasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Bring your hands to your heart. Feet can be together or apart here. Feet are flat and straight with your big toes a little closer together than your heels. So you're just paying attention to your foundation. You're connected to your foundation. Take a big breath in. Now twist to your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left leg. Connected with your hands. You can use that connection, all these connections, for a little bit of leverage. So you can lift your heart, lighten up, loosen up, and enjoy where you are, where we are. Hands can stay together or open up. Left hand reaching for the ground. It doesn't have to make contact. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Feel if your hips have popped up. Drop them down a little bit. Take one more big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Half moon on your left. Left foot standing, left hand in front, and a little to the left of your left baby toe. You can take your right arm up right away, or you can work with your right hand on your hip or your arm on your side body. Press out through your right heel. Drishti helps a lot, so if you are shifting your gaze, if you want to take your gaze up, go for it, but do that slowly, intentionally. A little bit of leaning back. Press out through your lifted heel. Take one more big inhale here. And release. Right foot down beside the left. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Parseva Konasana. Left elbow on your left leg. Right arm reaches up, and here you can slide the left hand down. Maybe bring the ground up to you by putting a block under the left hand. Still leaning back, opening up. Extend your top arm forward. Lengthen through your whole right side body. And be spacious, be generous with the space between your feet, but still stay connected to your back foot. Stay connected with your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. Reach your top arm up, wrap it around behind your back, half bind or full bind. And use your bind or your half bind to help you find a little bit of space. Feel connected with your breath. Feel connected in your body, your heart, and your spirit. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Reach your top arm up. Bring both hands down to your mat. Spin to the ball of your right foot. Step your right foot in halfway, a third of the way. Take your left foot a little to your left so you have room for your forward fold. Even out your hips, halfway lift on your inhale. Lengthen and fold over your left leg as you exhale. So again, hands can be on props, on your left ankle. If you want to spin your fingers around, walk your hands more towards the back edge of your mat. All those are options. Really nice options for self-assists. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. And breathe in and breathe out. Hands on your mat. Right foot steps to meet your left. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more deep inhale here. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Katasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Now, twist to your right again. So we're setting up for side crow on the right. Drop your hips down towards your heels. Your heels will come up off your mat. So you're basically in a squat with your legs together. Hands come down beside you. Fingers pointing to the side. Middle fingers, right? Even out your hands. You can pull your right elbow in here. Right? So like you're squeezing a soccer ball between your arms. Start to straighten your arms so your hips come up. And then you can drop down above your elbows onto your triceps. Your right knee above your left elbow, your right hip above your right elbow. And you can just kind of play around with it. Now again, you don't have to use the back elbow, the right elbow, but it gives you a little more support. Take a couple of breaths here, a big breath in and a big breath out. And then release and come on into your forward fold. Walk your feet apart, about hips-width distance, and slide your hands under your feet for Padahastasana. Palms up, fingertips towards your heels. Halfway lift as you inhale. Drop your head, fold forward as you exhale. Take a breath in, and a breath out. And breathe in, and breathe out. Take your hands out from under your feet, walk your feet closer together or to touch, and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Here, come down to your tabletop, your hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend your right arm lifted forward and your left leg lifted back behind you. Now you can stay here, or you can bend your left knee. Reach your right hand back to catch your foot. Press the foot up and back. Draw your chest forward. Lift out of your left shoulder. Breathe for 3, 2, a big inhale. Go ahead, extend your arm, extend your leg. Come back to your tabletop and switch sides. Left arm lifted, right leg lifted, staying here, strong core, or bend the right knee, reach your left hand back to catch your right foot. You can use the connection of your hand and your foot to create lift, but you can also use the connection of your right hand on the ground to create lift. Connection with your breath to create lift. Take a big inhale, release the arm, the leg, extend, come back to your tabletop, come back to your downward facing dog. And you can stick in a couple cat-cows there if you like. Take a really big inhale and a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, walk or jump your feet through your hands. Sit down, lie down. Set your feet on your mat and come right up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet, lift up. Any variation of bridge, you can play around with wheel here. Connecting so you can lift your heart, let your heart lift. It might be in bridge, it might be in wheel, it might be that right, your heart lifts by taking rest at this point. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And breathe in and breathe out. One more big inhale here. As you exhale, slowly, gently lower down. Come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Drop your knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, empty out. Keep your feet and legs as they are. Take your hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders up from your mat. And pulse up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Reach your hands between your legs. Lift your shoulders a little bit higher. Strong core. And just hold here for 10, 9, 8. You can lift your feet. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Draw your knees to your chest, give them a squeeze. Set your right foot flat on your mat, left foot across your right thigh for your figure four, your half pigeon variation. So just do a short half pigeon variation if you like. A traditional half pigeon, you can set that up. I might have done too many sun salutations. We're going a little bit longer than 30 minutes today. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Let your shoulders and your face soften. Notice if you clench your jaw. Even your fingers, if you're using your fingers, your hands to draw your legs in. Soften your fingers a bit here. And breathe in. And breathe out. Another big inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands, your legs. You can give your knees a squeeze. And set this up on the other side. Right foot across your left leg or your traditional half pigeon. Let your breath slow down, deepen. Feel your breath in your body. Feel that you are in your body, connected. Your heart, your spirit. Right? In our centers, we're all connected. At our centers, maybe that's a better way to say it. At our centers, we're all connected. We can be connected. Take a deep breath in. Then a big breath out. Release your hands, your legs, give your knees a squeeze. Any last poses, adjustments that feel right, and set up for a short Shavasana. You can take your legs out or up. Allow yourself to be comfortable here. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment, fill up. Empty out. Feel your fingers and toes. Just bring a little bit of movement back to your body. And when you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. You can roll to one side and make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for practicing with me today. Thanks for joining me for this Friday Power Flow. I'm so glad that you are here. I am so glad that we have this way to connect. If you enjoyed the practice, like the video, subscribe to my channel, check out my other options, Patreon, and my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. Most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you here again soon.